Good morning. It is May 11th. I think I'm right? Am I right? Yeah. Today's May 11th, Wednesday. So today's a pretty good day. We got 8 to do on the schedule, which will then leave 18 to do for the rest of the week. And I don't really want to get, like, Thursday and Friday. Thursday there's 14 to do, but they're easy to do. And then Friday there's 4 to do, and they're easy to do. But the problem is I'm trying to do pressure washing this Friday. So I'm going to take those 4 and add them to tomorrow's 14. And it's the 14 is because it's just a flow. That's the neighborhood. So it has nothing to do with me taking off Monday. It has everything to do with, what's that noise? Oh, it's my birds. It has everything to do with the route density and my route discipline. And I don't want to do those. I don't want to do it Wednesdays and Thursdays. Although I could, if I wanted to start building my route density up more on Wednesday in that neighborhood, then I could do that. But today is a good money day, and it sets me up for the rest of the week. The 18 that we got to do tomorrow is very doable for me and another guy to do. Not that big of a deal, because they're so close to each other. You just start knocking them out. I mean, by the time you get to lunch, you got 11 of them done, and after lunch you only got 7 to do. You're done by 4:30. You got 18 yards done, about $600 or so. I don't know. I'd have to look to see what the exact price is. But it's a good day. It's a really, really good jam-up day. And then there's always Friday as a backup in case of rain or breakdowns or something bad. And if everything goes right, then we do our pressure wash. So Friday, for pressure wash, we got a lot to do. We're looking at, I was messing with my calendar today. We're looking at, I believe, 4 houses plus a full driveway, sidewalk, back porch, front porch job to do that we went out yesterday, and I gave the bid and the dude said do it. So we got Friday's going to turn out to be a big dollar day, and I know I'm forgetting somebody too. I need to go back in my notes, and I need to look back and confirm some more addresses or houses to get washed. I know I'm missing somebody. And we got the tree job to do. So I got a bottle brush tree that's all over a customer's house, so she wants that taken off the house. So I got my ladder in the back of my truck, as you could probably see. It's hanging out by about 2 feet. It's a 6-foot ladder, maybe it's an 8-foot. I think it's a 6-foot step ladder. So between that and my extension manual pole saw and my extension steel chainsaw and my loppers, we're going to go ahead and shape that tree up at the end of the day. So we got 8 yards to do. We got that tree to shape up, and we got some big time weeds to do some spraying on in a back bed. We're going to knock out some weed spray. So we get all that done, and then we'll get the vlog up. So awesome feedback yesterday with you guys, and into this morning with the vlog yesterday. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me grab my notes. I'll be right back. So we'll get right into, I printed out some comments, as you can see. I print them out because, it's just easier that way. So if I put my old man glasses on here, if you give me just a minute, I'll put my old man glasses on. Let me clean these up a little. They're a little dusty. I don't use them very often. But let me go ahead and read our first comment for the day from one of my subscribers. One of my first questions from yesterday. Country Crafts. Let's go ahead and slide you in. Let's put you in here. Boop. Okay. I really like this. Do you listen to any music during work or podcast? If so, what? I do. All day long. You see my earbuds are in my ear. All day long I'm listening to music. And what I do is, if you go to www, I wrote the web address down, www.youtube- not the underscore, but the regular dash, mp3.org. youtube-mp3.org. There is a converter there. Any song that you got on YouTube, any music video that you like, you do a search for whatever you want, whatever genre you want to listen to, whatever. You find a song that you like or audio that you like. Let's say it's a speech. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. you open that up in your YouTube, open up another window on your computer, and go to that YouTube mp3.org, and there'll be a little box there for you to go back to the original web address at the very top that's playing the song you want, okay, in your little URL, the little address up there, where you would type, www.youtube.com/ and then the crazy number for that video, whatever that video is that's playing on your computer right now. You highlight that with your, you highlight it and the whole thing goes blue, and then you right click, copy that link, go back to the other window where you just open that mp3.org thing and paste it, and then click convert, and it'll turn that video, it'll turn that into an mp3 file, which you can then download to your computer, and then you can email that or plug your phone in or your iPod in or your whatever you're using for music, and send that song straight over to your phone or whatever. And you can start building a library for free on your phone of all these songs. And like I said, it'll max out at 20 minutes. So anything over 20 minutes. So if you do like house mix and they got like an hour-long house mix video, it won't do that. It has to be 20 minutes or less. So you can do that and then load your phone or whatever up with that. So what I listen to, everything, brother, from rock to country to house mix to techno, you name it, I listen to it. But during work, I don't listen to classical or piano stuff. It's got to be a little bit upbeat. I mean, I got music from Billy Joel and Genesis, and Phil Collins and Rush and Toto and Africa, and I got all that old songs. Aha, I have all that stuff, all the way up to the newest, Justin Bieber and other popular, Taylor Swift, other more popular pop singers, with country, not so much old country, more of newer country, all the way up, Florida Georgia Line, all that. So basically, and I put my playlist on shuffle, so I never know what the next song's going to be. I never know what it's really going to be. So that's what I do. So that's how I get free music on my phone, and I use my phone as my MP3 player or whatever. That's how I get free music on my phone, and it keeps me entertained all day long. And then sometimes in my truck, I listen to talk radio, and I get caught up with stuff like that. So I hope that answers your question. That's what I do. So that's number one. We got 8 more questions and comments to go through today. So stand by here. Throughout the vlog, we're gonna go ahead and put them up. All right, so I just went around passing out some invoices to who I did yesterday. It's like this area here isn't on board with the whole internet thing. So many people, I guess 7 or 8 of them actually get paper invoices from me. Of the 11, well, of the 12 that I did yesterday, but the 11 that are here, just in this area that I did yesterday, 3 of them. 3 or 4 of them are internet. I email them and they just pay, that way, or they'll mail a check or money order off of the invoice that they get in the email. Everybody else, it's like, no, I'll take paper. Like, oh, okay. I don't like paper. It causes me to have to do more work. And the great thing about taking, charge payments is it automatically updates for you. So when somebody pays their bill off of the internet, off the invoice, it automatically updates it. So, I use, like I said, yardbook.com, www.yardbook.com. That's what I use. And, when you invoice somebody, you got to get set up with the, you got to get yourself set up. You got to follow the on-screen instructions, but you got to get yourself set up to be able to accept credit cards through them. And then you turn around and you can email your invoice to them for whatever you're doing, whatever it is. And when they pay right there online, then it automatically updates the books for you. So where it shows an open invoice of them owing $40 or $80 or whatever it is, once they pay, boo, it's paid, man. There's nothing there. You can go back in your records, customer say, did I pay my bill? You can go right to their name, Go to invoices, zeroed out. You sure did, no problems. So that's really cool. That makes things really easy for you. And then it also prints all your reports right there too. So you can have all your reports for you. So if you want to try to do like open lines of credit or anything like that with places, and they say, well, we need to see your books, we need to see your accounts receivable, we want to know what you got for cash flow coming in, you know, stuff like that. You can do, okay, do you want to see 30 days, 60 days, this week, last week, this year, last year, what do you want? And whatever they say they want, you can print it right there, or you can download it as a file and send it to them. They can open it with, I think it's Excel, I'm pretty sure is the program, off the top of my head. So that's really simple. So, you know, yardbook.com for some of your bookkeeping needs, man. That's one I use. It's free, and what they do, they just got little pop-up ads on the side or little thing. Nothing really pops up on the screen, but they got little ads on the side, little Google ads or whatever, and they get, you know, they make some revenue off of that. And I don't know, maybe they make a little keep off of using the Stripe credit card thing too, you know. You get charged 2.7% plus 30 cents a transaction, so maybe they get a little bit of that. Whatever, it's the cost of business. But just know this, that when somebody pays you with their credit card and you lose 2.7% plus 30 cents, you know, you might have invoiced, let's say, $30, and you got $28 and some odd cents deposited to your bank account. It's $28 and some odd cents that you're claiming. You're not claiming the $30 and going, oh, I'm losing that money. No, you're not losing that money. So don't think of it like that. You're not losing that money. You're a business. You write that off. Everything's a write-off. So it's convenience, and you got to pay for convenience. But it does make things a lot easier, and time is money. So that's it. I'm going to hook my trailer up now. I did my running around. It's 8:03. My guy should be here shortly, so let's hook up the trailer and start our day. So while we're waiting for Douchebag, who doesn't understand the concept of being on time, it's 8:14, and he called me, hey, I'm on my way, I'm almost to you. I'm like, dude, 8 o'clock is 8 o'clock. Oh, I got stuck in traffic. Whatever, dude. 8 o'clock is 8 o'clock. Click. Wonder why you can't keep a job, right? I used to work for a guy named Al. I can't remember his last name. And that dude be gone by now. He used to have a set time. If you weren't at his house, he'd give you like a 5-minute window. If you weren't there, boom, he was gone. He didn't care. And then if you were working with him and you were just screwing up, you were just a complete screw up and you pissed him off enough, he'd give you a $1 bill and he'd write you a check for your day's pay or whatever he owed you for the week. He'd keep little notes, and he knew if you were getting on his side. He knew, okay, I'll give him till lunch, and if he doesn't shape up, that dude will give you a $1 bill and your paycheck for the week, and he'll tell you, get the hell away from me, go catch the bus, there's $1. And he'd give you your check right there on the spot. He didn't do t-shirts, he didn't do any crap like that. This is back in like late 80s and 90s and stuff. His name was Al. I mean, he was funny, and I take a lot of cues from him. I really do. I'm about to just leave, but this guy, man, I just, you know, I feel for him. I'm giving him every opportunity. But let's get into another comment while we wait, right? So, enjoying the sun, 577 Jersey Customs. Dude, I can't remember your name. You know, I know you told me once before a long time ago, and I think I know what it is, but I don't want to say it because I think I'm wrong. So let's go ahead and add your comment to the screen. And you wrote, this is the coolest looking front door, Dan. I love to cross over the top in the glass window. So let's go ahead and insert that picture. And so what you see here, you see the front door, and you should be able to see my birds. So here's the deal. Over the front door, that little arch window, there's a cross that my kids made in church. And my wife one day just put it up there. And that was a long time ago, actually. And it's been there ever since. And, you know, if something happens to that cross, if the tape ever falls, or, you know, if something happens and it gets destroyed, I'll have my kids make a new one. Because if it falls, the dogs will get it. Thank you. I appreciate you noticing that. And, yep, that's my children. And I appreciate the compliment there. And let's do one more. This is kind of how you doing? So James, garbage trucks, and other vids. Let's put your comment in. Boop. You wrote, great, would love to comment more, but I'm late for work. Well, James, I really do appreciate you. You comment all the time. You're a big supporter of my channel, so I do appreciate you very much. Thank you, James. And I hope that you have a great day or a great night at work, and keep coming back often and saying hey, because I really do appreciate you, James. Thank you. Okay, so we got one done and she paid, so that's good. So I'll make my little notes there. So 7 more to go. Not that big of a deal, easy day. So we're gonna do one more, then we're gonna go do that tree job. That's the tree job from the one that we did the weed spraying with yesterday. So just to kind of show you guys what I do here, I take the customer I just did, and if they paid, I put down how much they paid. So she paid, and she paid for 2 cuts, so I put the amount. So when I go home today and I go to do her invoice, I say, oh, nope, that's right, she paid, and she paid for last time too. So when I open it up and it shows that she has a balance, I can go, oh, no, she paid this amount. So this amount applied to her account will take care of the balance and today. So, you know, maybe she paid 1.5 cuts, maybe she paid 3 cuts. So whatever the amount is, I put the amount in and go ahead and, you know, that will zero out today. So today's invoice added to it makes her balance what her balance is, and then this check credits that balance, all or part or whatever. So that's how I do it right here using Yard Book. Cool. So I just dropped my guy off here at one of these houses that we got to do a little side job. I'm just gonna flip the truck around, but I showed him how to do weed spraying. So he's doing huge wide open flower bed, no big deal, can't do any damage, but I want him to get used to the wand and pumping and spraying and all that. It's his wife. So he's gonna spray that down, get all that dead. So I figured I'd spin the truck around, talk to you guys for a few minutes. So, oh, where are we? Oh, right here. Passing him. Here we go. All right, let me do another Q&A for you guys because we got a lot today. So this one, we're on number 4. Okay, so Anthony's Lawn Care. Boop. Hey, are you ever considering buying a new truck? What kind? Anthony. So, Anthony. Son of Marvin answered, which he's right. I was looking at a Toyota 4-door Tundra. I like the Tacoma. I like the Nissan 4-door Frontier. I'm not a big fan of their full-size truck. Just the look doesn't hit me that much. The new Chevrolets, I don't like at all. I think they're just way too boxy and square and ugly. The new Fords seem like they're pretty nice. So here's what you can get out of my answer. I'm not brand loyal. Chevrolet, GM, Ford, Dodge, they don't pay my bills. They don't advertise on my channel. They don't support my payments in life. I couldn't give a flying rat's fat ass what brand, as long as it's got what I want, I can afford it, it's in good shape, possible warranty, maybe not, resale value, price is right, color's right. I don't give a crap, honestly. Same with my mower. I don't care if it's a Skag, if it's a Gravely, if it's an Exmark, if it's a Husqvarna, if it's a freaking Troy BILT, if it's a freaking Snapper. I don't care. As long as it does what I want it to do, the price is right, it's got the features that I want, the features that I need. I don't give a crap who makes it. Nowadays, everything's just all the same anyways. I mean, really, right? So I don't get hung up on that crap, if that you know makes any sense. And if I offended anybody because there's like such brand loyal people out there, hey man, food for thought. I mean, just think about it. Are they paying your bills? Are they advertising you? Are they sponsoring you or something? I mean, seriously. So hopefully that answers your question, Anthony. So that leaves 5 more to get through today. So he's gonna finish up this spraying, and he should be about done coming out here. I'll go check on him, make sure he's not walking the whole darn neighborhood, and then we're gonna run over here and do this tree job. And that's going to be interesting. So we'll do a couple before and afters, and I'll show you guys this tree job that we got to do. Then we got 2 houses up here to do. And then we're gonna run home, let the dogs out, then we're gonna swing on back up and knock out 4 quick houses. And I don't know, my neighbor needs help with something. She's got a heavy package she needs me to help her bring in the house. I said, hey man, I'll be home like probably around 12. So we'll knock that out, help her get that package in the house, and then we'll knock out a group of 3 that are together in an individual yard. That'll be its second cut for me to do. So that shouldn't be too bad. And probably a 2:30, 3 o'clock day with some extras. So I like that. Moving right along, setting us up for the rest of the week. All right, so here's the tree. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna thin it out and make it a little bit shorter. But we're gonna go ahead and thin it out and definitely get it off the house. That's the biggest problem that they're having. Kind of yuck. Really not much. But we'll see. We'll use my imagination. Alright, so there we go. Now, I didn't really top it. I took a couple off the top, but I didn't top it because we didn't really talk about topping it. But if she wants me to, I can do that really easy. I mean, that would be the easy part, but we never, and she's not home. And her biggest thing was she wanted it off the house. So what I did is I bottomed it up some, and because they're gonna come in here with the straw, so I got it off the house. That was the biggest thing. I brought it up, I got it off the house, I shaped it up a little bit around, not too much. Wanted to keep it a little bit natural looking. I didn't want to like museum it. And if she wants me to go through and thin out the top, that's easy to do. Wouldn't take me but maybe 5 minutes. And then while I was here, I took a couple off there too that was touching. If she wants me to do some more, I'll do some more, but I wanted to get the bulk of it done while I got my guy. You know, increase production, you know what I'm saying? So now 18 yards tomorrow, we don't have to mess with this. That's the plan. lot. Oh my God. A lot. Oh my God. People run from me. I saw how much. They run. Oh my, it's horrible. They call the police. Theft.
Where are you from, New York?
Okay, we're done with our day. It's 2:35. I'm in my goal window after paying his labor charge because of the extra work that I did. And in fact, we're gonna go run back to that house now, and we're gonna go square away the debris. I wasn't prepared for it, and I think I might have taken off a lot more than I was originally going to by memory. And I know I thought about throwing my guy a $10 bill and have him just snatch up the debris pile when we were done with our day, but he had some stuff in his bed of his truck anyways, and whatever, it don't really matter. I'm gonna run up there, and this vlog is short right now, so I wanna extend it out anyways. We're gonna do some comments. So we're gonna run up there. I got me a nice coffee. I let my dogs out. It's 2:30, so we're doing good. Financial goal met for the day. I wonder if it's going to shut. Garage door shut. So let's go get that pile of debris from the bottle brush bush that we shaped. And let's put in a comment. Alright, so Picardo Lawn Care. Hi Dan, I have a guy that called me to do his yard. It's a $35 yard. But the thing is that he lives an hour away from me. Do you have accounts that far from you? And how would you solve that problem? I say, I don't work that area. I get calls like that all the time. They're actually about 15 minutes away from some of the yards that I do already up in Pooler. It'd be like another 10 or 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes up the road, maybe. But you know, that 10 minutes up, 10 minutes back, and you got to have competitive pricing. I simply tell them, I'm sorry, I don't service your area. And they're like, oh man, oh, that's too bad. So I wouldn't go an hour for $35. Now, I have spoken with people about doing pressure wash jobs that far. So if you got, you know, a house an hour away and I'm going to go do a $200 or $300 pressure wash job, I'd consider that. But a $35 yard, I just wouldn't do it. Now, family friend or something like that, man, you know, we all got those. So that's just something you have, you know, whatever makes you sleep good at night. Now, I have a senior citizen couple that I go out and I do. This Monday, they're coming due. I go out and I do them. They're a very sweet, sweet old couple. I had them for a very long time. They absolutely adore me and my business, but they adore me more than my business. You know what I mean? And I don't want to not service them because I don't want to let them down. I mean, I go there, they ask me how my wife and kids are. You know, they ask me, you know, pretty questions, and they truly care, and they really truly care. And when I told them that we got separated, me and my wife separated, I don't know if they were hurt more or if I was hurt more, so I don't want to let those people down, so I do them. But however, I don't service her area, but it's also not an hour away. And then I picked up a yard in the middle of that, which I knew I would. And so that Monday, I do a lot of driving that day, but I also go over financial goal, and I'm still done at a reasonable time because they're good paying. That's a good paying day. So I do that. But an hour away, my brother, I don't know, man. That's stretching it. That's stretching it. So I hope that helps you out. We're gonna go on up the road here now. We're gonna pick up this pile of mess, and it ain't much. It'll look like much because this truck has such a short bed, and that's one reason why I would consider, or I am considering, getting another vehicle. So I just did not realize how fast my pressure washing business was going to go. And yeah, it's awesome. I have that pallet that I showed you guys a while back that I could put my pressure wash stuff in, and I could do some pressure washing while in the middle of mowing and stuff like that. But then the bed of my truck is truly rendered useless. Now, if I had a full-size truck, or even a long bed, then that pallet would be in the last half of the bed of the truck, and then I'd still have the front of the truck that I can drop my sprayer, my backpack sprayer, can of gas, some things like that, my garbage can, and that way I'm not messing with it in my trailer all the time, because I don't like having to mess with things in my trailer all the time. So let's do another comment. I'm getting good at that. Mark Owens, I just started a pressure wash business. Thank you so much for all the videos. Last hiccup is business liability. Who did you go through for the business liability? I just got a quote over $5,000 for the year from Geico Hiscox, which is insanely high. It is, and I have Hiscox. I went through Geico, and they got me Hiscox, and I pay quarterly. All right, so every 3 months they just auto draft. I thought it was 112, but I want to say it's like 122 now. I don't know. That's it, man. I pay like maybe $500 and something for $1 million of general liability. And I don't know what you told them you do, but I told them I do not do heavy machinery. I told them I do not do tree removal. So I'm not covered for the big guy stuff. You might have some big guy coverage there. What was your name? Mark. So I don't have big guy coverage, okay? I can mow a lawn. I can wash a house. I can't do roof work. I can't do big tree removal, but I can trim trees off of the houses, like tree limbs and stuff like that off of houses. I can do all that under my general liability. And it's $1 million per occurrence, $2 million max a year, and that's through Hiscox. So I'm not sure what you got going on, what they quoted you on, but that sounds awfully high. I mean, that's, what is that, $500 a month you have to pay? That's, that doesn't sound right, man. So you need to call them back and ask them what in the world. Say, look, man, I push a lawnmower, and I'm going to be, using a pressure washer, not high pressure, just soft wash. Or just do what I do. General liability for your outdoor landscaping company. No heavy machinery. That's basically what I got. That's it. Just enough. Now, if you're out there doing commercial work and stuff like that, you might need to be licensed and bonded in specific things. I don't have to be licensed at all. Or, I'm sorry, you should be licensed, but I don't have to be insured or bonded for anything that I do. I do it because it's so damn cheap. It works out to like what, 40 bucks a month I pay? 30 bucks a month? $35 a month or something like that is what I end up paying for general liability, for just in case I send a rock and I hit somebody in the head, which I haven't done ever. Or if I break a $1,000 pane glass, I just pay the deductible, and I think I don't even have a deductible. I'm not even sure if I have a deductible. I want to say it was $500, but I think I don't even have a deductible. So, and I have broken windows in the past, and I just pay for it out of pocket anyways. I don't even make the claim because, a window's what, $200? Call the glass doctor. They go out there and 3 days later, the glass comes in and they fix it. I mean, I had a sliding glass door I broke, not last season, but the season before. I sent the rock through it. They were French doors, and that one was 300 something bucks, and I just paid for it with my credit card. Done deal. So that seems insanely high, dude. I would definitely look into that and see what you got going on there. Okay, next comment. Boom! Anthony Dufresne. I hope that's how you pronounce your last name. You might be French. Anthony Dufresne. Although Anthony's not a French name. That would be like an Italian name, because that's my middle name, Anthony. So, hey, Tony, huh? So Tony wants to know if I leave my birds out all day. I do, actually, in the morning until dusk. So I bring them in once I think it might be a little bit too cool for them, especially being out in the warmth all day. I don't want them catching a chill at night. They're tropical. So now when it gets to the really, really, really hot times, I mean, when we're talking it's 95 degrees, just ambient temperature, I probably won't have them out that, like that. If I do, it'll be only in the mornings, and when I know that I'll be home in the afternoon to let the dogs out, I'll bring them in at that point. I don't want them out there in that heat if it's not good for them. So they're parakeets. I need to look into it. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to pretend that I am, but I know right now they're fine. By the time that it's hot, they're sitting in the 80s right now. I mean, in the shade that they're at right now, I'll be surprised if it's 80. And there's always like a coastal breeze, so we're okay for now. So right now, yep, I leave the birds out all day. But I do bring them in at night if that's what you meant, because definitely I don't want them catching a chill. So, man, we still got a couple more to get through that. I wanted to, and there's some attaboys and stuff like that too, and some love it. Neil Labas wrote love it. So, but like I said, I'm not here to stroke my ego and put up comments about people liking my stuff. I want to put up comments that are questions that might be on other people's minds or require a little bit more explanation than me just saying yes, no, maybe so. So that's what this is all about. So during my vlog, I want to be able to answer these questions a little bit more detailed. We're going to be pulling into this lady's house here in just a few minutes. So you see, it's not far. I mean, 7-minute ride or whatever, but I'm going to get this stuff picked up. Now, we're going to be back at this house tomorrow to mow. We're going to mow, weed eat, edge, her and the neighbor as part of the 18 tomorrow. But I wanted to get this done, and I wanted the grass killing spray to be on for, like I said yesterday's vlog, a little bit longer than normal, than just 24 hours before we go through with the weed eater. So I'll go through with the weed eater tomorrow, and I'll just grind that crap down. It should be pretty noticeable tomorrow. I'll grind that crap down and cut her a nice edge. And if it's not enough with the weed eater, I'll have my guy with the hula hoe just go through with the hula hoe real quick. So then that'll be done. And the side job of spraying that grass dead and grinding it down and doing this tree job pretty much pays for my guy's labor for almost a week, because I'm using them for 3 days. So 4 hours yesterday, 6 hours today, and tomorrow he's going to work about 7 hours, and then maybe 8 hours tomorrow. And so this side job here almost pays for this entire week, and I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty lax. I'm training him on the weed eater. He's edging and weed eating just about all day. I've been riding the mower and blowing, and then going back over what he's doing with the weed eater, going back over with them, trying to show him how to do it. But pulling in here, so let's get this pile cleaned up, and I'll be back with a mess of shit in my bed. I mean, like a mess of trees in my pickup truck. I don't mean like a mess of shit in my bed. Like I got issues like bowel, like stuff. No, I'm good there. Man, I tell you, they're talking about storms this weekend, this week, possibly tomorrow, late afternoon, and a good chance they said Friday. I want to do them house washes Friday. Now I can house wash in the rain. So, question: can you house wash in the rain? You can. The problem is, depending on how hard it's raining, it might diminish the dwell time of your bleach and soap sitting on there doing its job. So you might find yourself kind of stroking the goat, sitting there for a while. Now the pile behind me don't look big because it's long. I didn't trim it, but it's actually hanging out. I got some bungee cords on it, but it's long because I don't like to cut things small until I know what I'm going to do with them. Because I mean, I'd rather handle one really long piece and then have 15 or 20 trips to go back and forth with. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hanging out, but that's all right. We'll go back to my place and I'll leave it for the county to take Monday. I'll just put it on my grass for free and let the county take it Monday. I just got to chop it up with my hand cutters, like 4-foot pieces. So what I'll do is the part that's in the truck stays in the truck, and I'll stop right in front of my house where I want to leave the pile, and I'll cut it right off my tailgate and let that fall, and then I'll pull it out and put that on top, and there's your 4-foot pieces. So let's get to another comment real fast. Alright, so here we go. Comment, boom. Alan. Oh my goodness, Alan. How do I pronounce your last name? Sieha. Maybe? Maybe it's Seisha? Maybe I'm just over-reading it. How well does this mulch? Okay, he's talking about the TB360 21-inch Troy BILT push mower that I have. How well does this mulch? The website mentioned it has a special blade. So the special blade is the special blade that every little mower comes with. It's called 3-in-1 blades. It's just a standard blade that they call a 3-in-1 blade. It's nothing fancy. It's just, it goes like this, and then it goes down, and it goes like this. And that's for mulching, side discharge, and bagging. Nothing special about it. The blades are plenty available everywhere, Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever. So don't worry about special blades scaring you away, like you're not going to be able to find blades. Although, I just order most of my stuff from Jack Small Engines anyways. Ships pretty quick, and, you know, whatever. 21-inch blades last me a long time because I don't really use the mowers that much. And when I do use them, you know, okay, so I did 3 houses today. Okay, but there was only 3 backyards. You know what I mean? So what is that? 1.5? So it's not like the zero turn where you know, you go do work. You go through blades quicker because you sharpen them often. So it mulches good. It really does. And in the summer, we'll be able to have more opportunity to show you how well it mulches. Right now, I got some videos up mulching some leaves with it. So you got to go back probably around the February time frame, February or March time frame. Got to go back to that time and look for some videos about mulching with the 21-inch and stuff like that. Does a good job. Are there better ones out there? No, I don't know, maybe. But for $369, I'm not complaining. But it does a good job. It's mulching up a pretty darn good job right now. So definitely, I recommend that machine. I've said that before. I highly recommend that machine. Where are we at? And okay, so we're down to one more comment, which we already spoke. AR Lawn Care. So put the comment there. Let you guys start reading it. We got the bush hogs. Cool. I love them. He was asking about. Well, you're welcome. He says thank you for, you know, the time I put into the videos and all that. But the meat and potatoes of the comment. Thank you, AR. I do appreciate it. The meat and potatoes that I do put. The meat and potatoes of the comment is, do I have those videos of the solution for the tools, restoring them old rusty tools, and I do. They're in a playlist. They've been in a playlist. So from my channel, just click on my name anywhere you are. If you're watching this video right now, you see my little name right there, Trimmers Enterprises LLC. Click on that when the video's done or whatever, and that'll pull up my page. Click on, if it says like there's no content or something like that, that's because I have everything private. But click on videos. But if you see stuff there, then just click right on playlists. From playlists, you'll find pressure wash business. You'll find restore rusty tools, which is what AR is talking about. He wanted to see those videos. So there's part 1, part 2, and part 3. So those went up, I believe, February of this year. So that'll be able to help you out. Just remember, anytime you want to find something on my channel, I have a lot of stuff in playlists that are like specific, like pressure washing questions and stuff like that. Just click on my name, Trimmers Enterprises LLC. Click on playlists, and then there you go. Okay. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, what the hell are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. So that's the 9 comments that I picked from, of the probably 25 or 30 that I got yesterday. So I know there's more. There's going to be more when I go home from yesterday's video, because I mean, you know, some people don't get to watch them, and then, you know, they comment later and days later. So send your comments up. It's not by video. I open up my community, and then I go to comments, so I can see all the comments right there in order, regardless of what video. I mean, it could be my first video in January that I put up back in January 25th or 26th, when I put my first video up this year. You could be commenting on that, and that will be the first comment on the top of my page when I click on comments, because that's how it sorts, not by video. So don't think that, you know, if you watch an old video and you leave a comment, I'm not going to see it. I'm going to see it, and if it's something that should be addressed or needs to be addressed, or if it's something fun or whatever, and I want to put it up, then I'm going to put it up. Joke for the day: what did the ocean say to the beach? What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved. Get it? The ocean waved. It waved. Waved. It just waved. Are you guys laughing? This whole one-way thing doesn't, you know, I don't really get the feedback, so I'm trying over here. All right, well, we're done. I mean, I got my stuff right there, and we're gonna drop this off, and we're gonna be done with our day, man. We're gonna 3 o'clock straight up. So hey, that's that song. Now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? That's who is that? Paula Abdul. Yep. All right, straight up. See you later, guys. See you tomorrow. Leave a comment. Leave a question. Tell me hey. Tell me to F off. Do whatever you want. Come back. Come back often. Say hi. And thank you very much for stopping by. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And I'm working on a tribute to my dog. I got a video going up. It's a tribute to my dog, Rocky. So if you guys are dog lovers, I got a tribute video coming up. I got to get some more footage of him being him, because he is who he is. So I need to get some more footage of him. He's a nut. And then TJ's pressure washing. Nice logo. Nice logo, TJ. TJ's. I like that, man. That's clean. Very nice. And it's bright too. Look. I don't know. It's probably not going to show. See it on the truck? TJ's pressure washing. I mean, I like it. It's bright and everything, but the font's a little bit hard to read. But then again, I'm an old man. But I can't see his phone number from here. I can't tell what all that is, because it's so close together, and it's that thick font, that craziness with 3 colors, black, white, and blue. So it's very hard for me to actually just look and go, oh man, what's his phone number? Write it down. I actually can't see. Looks like a 4-something-4. I don't know. I can't see it. So if you come across this video, you might want to consider that. You know your phone number, but so it makes sense to you when you look at it. You recognize your number, but to somebody else that doesn't recognize your number, it don't make sense to you, to them. You know what I'm saying? You don't just pop, oh, there's that number. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, it's plain as day. Look, that's a 0. Well, is it? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. So keep that in mind, guys, when you're doing your stuff. All right, but that's a whole nother ball game. And don't forget to go back to my marketing videos. I'm seeing some questions about people having questions about marketing and business cards and stuff like that. Go back. I got marketing videos, man. I got all that stuff. Go back there and watch my videos about business cards and yard signs and stuff like that. Oh man, I gotta cut my fingernails. Wow. All right, guys. I'll see you later.